Morning view. Good morning. Just another just another day. What? Good morning. And surprise, I'm in Italy. I am so speechless. I am so excited to be here. This feels unreal. I don't think it's quite set in. I'm a little jet lagged. But I'm here. I didn't even know. I'm like a little embarrassed. I didn't even know that this place existed in the world. I mean, I did not know. I know there are Alps in Switzerland and Germany, and I just never realized they extended down into Italy. And I've been following a lot of travel people lately, and for obvious reasons, that's where my interests lie at the moment. And I just, over the past few months, have been seeing so many images of the Dolomites popping up on Instagram, on blogs, and just everywhere. I just decided about a month ago that I would see if it was feasible for me to go, and it was. So I booked it, and I'm here. 24 hours of travel with some delays and setbacks, but it all worked out fine. I'm really proud of myself, especially. I've flown abroad by myself before. That's not something that's challenging or new for me. What was new for me, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be challenging, was renting and driving a car in Italy, which intimidated me only slightly, but it did, there was some intimidation. I'm so freaking proud of myself. Honestly, getting here, it's a 3-hour drive from the Venice airport, which is the closest one in Italy that I could fly into, to where I'm staying for the first leg of this trip, which I'm going to ask the hotel staff how to properly pronounce the name of this town before I say it on this video, because no matter how many times I look on the internet, I just want to be sure. It turns out that it's very similar to driving in Utah. Big highways through valleys, and then smaller winding roads through mountains, and I did it, and it was fine. And I was so excited when I was in the car, and I was like, I'm doing it. I don't know, it was a moment of pride. Maybe it seems silly to you, but it just felt like an accomplishment to me. And we celebrate our accomplishments, regardless how they might seem to anybody else, right? I know I'm going to get questions on how I could swing being away on this trip for so long, so I'm just going to address it right here. In our agreement, my ex-husband and I have a bit more time with the children, a bit more consolidated time with the children for like a summer vacation every year. So I spent my 2 weeks with the kids, and we had the best time, and now they are living it up with their dad, and I am here, and that's just how the timing worked out. So if you're curious, now you know. So, a bit of a last minute trip for international travel, because I only booked it 4 weeks ago, but I booked my flights, the car, my hotels, travel insurance, which I'm learning lots about, and that's really all that I planned. I picked the 2 places I'm staying in. I'm staying here for this week and then in another spot for the next week, based actually on a blog from one of my favorite travel creators, Renee Roaming. I did do some research before this trip, but these are the 2 towns that she recommended. I love following her content. I know she and her husband do a lot of research before they go anywhere, and it just seemed like a good way to experience different parts of the mountain ranges, to split it up in this way, because it's like a 2-hour drive to the other spot, which is like through a mountain pass, so I get to do different trails in that time. So I think, I'm just kind of winging it, but I also have some trail recommendations from her and other people that I follow, and I just don't think it can go wrong. Even if I just sat on my balcony for the rest of the week, I wouldn't be mad about it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hike, but yeah. Beautiful. I am so excited to share glimpses into my adventure with you. I don't know what I'm getting into, but I can assure you it involves these mountains around here. And yeah, let's go on an adventure together. Okay, I thought I'd give you a quick tour of my room. I think how you pronounce this town is Ortize, but I'm staying at the Alpine Garden. It's spelled Alpine, but I think it's supposed to be like Alpine in English it would be. Hotel, and it's just lovely. I haven't unpacked yet, but I have kind of dumped my stuff all over the place a little. I got in so late last night, so I do apologize for that. I usually like to film tours completely pristine, but that's just not happening. So you walk in, there's a wardrobe here, which is really nice. I've got all my stuff. I'm ready to unpack. I've been waiting until I film this little desk. I put all my gear on already. And you walk in, and this is the main area. It's just lovely, really. I love the pine. It's a beautiful rustic mountain feel. And they give you this basket. It has a pretty elaborate spa situation with like a pool and a sauna and all that. And they give you this basket with a robe and all your things, so you can use that. Really nice big bed, little mini bar area. There's a fridge in there with some mini bar things. Really nice, lovely. They left some little chocolates and strawberries, which I ate most of last night because I was really hungry. But lovely. Seating area. This is the bathroom. You can see it's got a nice shower, a couple of sinks, and then the pièce de résistance. Oh well, the balcony's pretty sweet too. Okay, so the pièce de résistance might be the view. Where's the mountain there? You can't even see it. Funny how the camera doesn't focus on things. How beautiful, right? This is my view out the window. Not too shabby. But the feature of the room itself for me, aside from the view and location, and I picked this, like I said, because of the location to some of the western Dolomites, is this tub in the loft. Tell me this isn't the cutest thing ever. I plan on taking full advantage of that. It's just lovely. And it looks down over to the room. But yeah, tons of fun. I don't think I've ever taken a bath in a loft before. So that should be fun. I think, I don't know if you can see that gondola there. I think that's where I'm going. I think. Thank goodness for Google Maps. Well, hello again. Crooked sunglasses. I spent a little time getting myself organized, unpacking, packing up my hiking pack, and doing a little research about where I wanted to go today. I'm getting a later start than I plan on the rest of the time I'm here, because I just needed some time to settle in. But I'm just walking down the street from the hotel. It's about a 20-minute walk, according to my calculations, to this cable car that will take me over to this meadow. I need to Google the pronunciations, like the correct way to pronounce things before I start on my treks, so I know what I'm saying. But I think it's called Alpi de Siusi, something like that. It's supposed to be a beautiful meadow, but you go over the mountain on the cable car to get there, and that's where I'm headed. Well, I'm in the line. You can't really see it. It's up there. Something I noticed about being here is everybody wears disposable masks, not cloth ones, and I wonder why that is. Comment below if you know. So I think to get to the actual meadow, I want to take this chairlift. But can we just appreciate this for a second? Okay, only mildly confused. There's some signs in English, but not all, and I'm just... Apparently to get the chairlift, I would have had to buy them at the bottom because there's nobody up here at the top selling them. And I didn't know that. I didn't understand that when I was looking at the price thing. It's fine. I'm just gonna hike up this path for a ways and just see where that takes me. I mean, yes, I could have spent more time researching this, but honestly, it's fine. Today was just supposed to be kind of like a chill wander around day anyway. I wasn't planning on hiking. So, there it is. The cows with the bells. Might be my favorite. It's so cute. Right, well, I just walked down that and a bit more and decided to turn around. What a shabby view. Look at that. Gorgeousness. Beauty all around. There's a bunch of people staring at me. Awesome. Anyway, as I was saying, I got a mile and a half down and thought to myself, this is only going down and down and down. Then I'm gonna have to spend the whole time going up and up and up, and it's just, I'm not really acclimated yet. I didn't prepare, like I would have not started this kind of hike at 11 o'clock in the morning. It'd be like a 7 a.m. hike instead. So I figured that was enough, like a 3-mile round trip. There's actually a little restaurant up here. I think I'm gonna stop and get a little bite. I'm actually still full. The hotel has breakfast. Maybe I will remember to bring my camera and film that for you. It was really lovely. But yeah, something I'm noticing, in addition to people only wearing the disposable masks, is I say hello to like everybody I pass and smile, because I don't know, it just, in America, that's what people tend to do for the most part on the trail. It's a friendly place. Nobody wants to say hello back. Maybe it's because they can tell I'm an American. I don't know. I'm not passing any judgment there, but I don't speak the local languages, which there are Italian, German, and then some dialects that the locals speak. That's some mixture of German and Italian. So we're very close to the Germany border here. But it's all right. Can't be mad when you have this kind of view, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go get something to eat. And then head back up the rest of the mountain. Okay. That was a bust. This is very crowded, and I'm actually not very hungry at all. So I'm just gonna sit for a minute and enjoy. I'll show you the view I'm looking at in just a sec. I mean, it's the same view from before, but apparently I'm at 6,500 feet, which is just a little bit above where I was in Utah for the past couple weeks. So I feel fine. I'm just like didn't sleep for a while and traveled for 24 hours. I'm a little backlit, you can't really see. But yeah. It's just all an adventure, right? Like I don't have a plan, so there's no expectations. And this was just kind of a bonus hike today. And I got to the meadow I wanted to go to without driving, which I thought I had to, or taking that chairlift, which I also thought I had to. So, that worked out. This is the aforementioned view. And this, I wanted to share a little bit about, is the Garmin mini inReach thing. I bought this for my travels, basically to keep my loved ones informed, and also it's great emergency service, and I subscribe to a plan where I am well covered in the event of emergency. It has an SOS button. It works through some sort of satellite that I don't know how to pronounce, or can't remember exactly what it is, but it's not cellular, so it works pretty much anywhere in the world that it's allowed. There's only a handful of countries that doesn't allow this sort of technology, and it's not a country I'm in or planning on going to anytime soon. But I wanted to show you. It has a map and it works via Bluetooth. So this is what it's sending to my family, which is really cool. And I can also send messages through it, like if I don't have cell service, which I luckily do here, but it's really nice. It is so nice to sit on this little hill right here. I might just like lay back and chill. They're so cute. Hello. A mama goat. Mama goat has 4 babies. I can only handle 2. They're too cute though. Woo! I don't think the camera's really capturing how steep this is. I'm glad I didn't attempt to hike this morning. I got a cable car all to myself. Yeah, and it's stopping, just hanging precariously over a gulch, as one does. I'm having a wonderful time. I was just thinking to myself how nice it is to not be flustered or frustrated with not having like a plan that I'm following. I feel like if I had a plan and it didn't pan out, I would be flustered or frustrated. And instead, I'm just delighted. And this is like newish for me. I've been, practicing this pretty purposefully in the past, couple of years now. But just really working on letting go and going with the flow doesn't always pan out, and it's like a constant work in progress. It's just much more fun. And I know it's not for everybody. Some people really need to have things planned out. I did for a very long time. I'm just noticing my lens is super dirty. But it's working really well for me in this phase of my life. And I think I noticed when I became a mother, when Cece was born, 5.5 years ago, my gosh. That really kind of motherhood for me forced me into being much more flexible and laid back than I was before. And I know for some people it's the opposite experience, but that's what it was for me. And my ears are popping. We are going down. But yeah, just in the past couple of years with the way life has unfolded, even more. And it's been more that the motherhood thing, I was kind of thrust into that mode. And this past couple of years has been about choice and purposeful letting go. But anyway, I think I'm going to try to find a grocery store in town to get some things so I can pack lunches. And I don't know if I'll be hungry by the time I get to town, but I'm having a lovely time and just kind of relaxing. And we'll see. It's still very early in the day. It's just after 1. I might drive over to one of the famous churches that's very picturesque, just to kind of see it in person, because I see beautiful images, which I will not be able to recreate, these beautiful images, but it'd be nice to see them in person since I'm here. But if I don't get to that today, it's not a big deal. I'll do it another day. But yeah, good morning. Here's Otsuse. I think I already forgot how to pronounce it. It's adorable. Very busy. This is the high season. Well, that was a hike back up that hill. But this is the place I'm staying, if you're wondering what it looks like on the outside. Well, I went to the little grocery market and I thought I'd do a little haul. Basically wanted to pick up some things because I'm leaving most mornings before they even serve breakfast, I think. So I found these. Just a little bite of something to have. I'm not usually terribly hungry first thing in the morning anyway. And then to make sandwiches, just in case I'm on the trail. I bought some bread. Man, they just must not eat a lot of peanut butter in Italy. But I found, this fanciness. So hopefully that's yummy. And then I got a massive thing of jam. They really have a lot of preserves, though. There's no shortage of preserves. I bought a couple of apples. To take with me. These, yum. And these little peanuts. I think they're peanuts. To take with me on the trail. And then because I saw it and I haven't seen these at home, it's very possible they sell Lindt sells these at home. They have vegan chocolate bars. That just means they don't have any dairy in them. And I just bought them all because I was like, I want to try that. Just to prove I don't only wear hiking clothes, I did bring a couple of dresses with me. This one's from Old Navy. Yeah, I'm still wearing Birkenstocks because feet. But I'm taking myself to dinner in the restaurant in the hotel tonight, which I probably will only do this one time because I'm assuming it's kind of expensive and pretty fancy, more than I need. But I wanted to do it at least once, and so I'm doing it today. And I will try to film little snippets of the food for you. I don't know how this is gonna go. It's a little awkward being at a very coupley hotel as a solo traveler, but you know, girls gotta eat, so yeah. Wish me luck. Here we go.